feels like a significant cultural moment right here. Do you know what I'm saying?
It does, doesn't it? It's exciting.
Two icons who changed the face of popular music. The Spice Girls opened the door. Taylor Swift walked right through it.
Oh, man.
And she...
It's so crazy to actually get to be in the same room with you, because I was telling you, I had your doll, the Baby Spice doll, and it was like my favorite one, and like we would all fight over who got to be you, like amongst the girls that were blonde.
No way.
Like, yeah, and honestly, like, you just mean the world to me, and it was like absolutely you were the first person I like freaked out over.
I'm really going red now. I don't know how to take all this in because.
So thanks for talking to me.
Because obviously we are huge fans of yours, my family here. I mean, it's just been incredible for you. And I must admit, I came to your tour twice.
Yeah, that blew me away. That absolutely blew me away. Like, because they give us a list of like who's going to be at the show. And I'll just be looking over at backstage. I saw you on the list, and I was like, oh my god. So you knew, and I could see you.
You could see
from the stage.
Because weren't you next to Taylor's mum and dad?
So I was next to I was next to your mum and dad, and it was so lovely. We had such a lovely night. We chatted, and it was just so brilliant. I got to know a bit more about your music as well, because your dad was telling me.
Oh my god, my dad is the most social man on the planet. There's not a single stranger he has ever met in his entire life, and I guarantee you he went back to like when I was born and talked throughout the entire show at her about like he'll talk about like talent shows and like it was great.
Well, listen,
it was amazing. It was an amazing night.
It's a massive day today. Obviously the album is out today.
Yeah.
What we all want to hear though is the first single from the album. Will you introduce it for us?
It would be an honor. I am so excited about this song. It's the first song on the album and the first single. It is called "The Fate of Ophelia."
That noise you can hear, that Swifties Googling Hamlet, desperately trying to find out.
You know what? We gotta get the kids reading. Reading.
I seem to remember though, Ophelia, she went mad and then died.
Yeah, she was driven mad by love. And it's so the play on it, the hook is like, you like someone comes into your life and rescues you from the fate of being driven mad by love.
Right.
So, yeah.
Just amazing. I mean, I've been waiting for this album. I have pre-order. And
really?
Yes. I've heard that the vinyl is like sparkly.
It's really
cool. We're all very excited about it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Have you got a favourite track on that? I mean, it's really hard because people ask me this, obviously, and it's so difficult to pick a favourite.
I think it might be Wish List. Yeah. It's a song that was actually the last song that we made for the album, and it was the song where, like, after we finished it, I was like, "Oh, we're done. Like, we're good. We're done with this. This is the final piece." And it's a really dreamy song. It's a really romantic song. It's all about like it details all these different things that people aspire to have in their lives and all the wishes that people are making all over the world of like things in their lifestyle or things they want to buy or places they want to go. And then in the chorus, it talks about what mine would be.
Right.
And I'm really into that one.
One of the things that you both have in common, I think, is that what the Spice Girls did and what you do, Taylor, is that you put your fans at the very front of everything you do.
I definitely think that you guys did that better than anybody. And it was like, it's really fun as a fan to feel known and to feel like the artist cares about like what you actually want from them. And obviously you have to mandate and manage that relationship because you have to be an artist and have your own vision and make things for your reasons too. But you always did factor us in. I felt like
us. She's saying she's talking about us.
I know. It is incredible. But I think obviously that was the hugest part for us because we wrote our songs for the fans. And we were still young. We were similar ages at that time. But then the fans grew obviously, and then it becomes a family event, and that's what is so amazing. And that's what I noticed at your gigs. There's families, there's grandparents, there's kids, there's mums, dads. It's just, that's what makes it so special, doesn't it, I think?
Yes. That was the Eras tour, looking out and seeing the cross-generational sort of like you could see this is an entire family. This is a grandchild, a mother, and a grandmother. Or like you're just seeing like kind of people having these moments and shared moments together as families, and it feels like a huge honor to be a part of something like that. And that this tour was the first time I saw it so intensely.
Yeah. Can I just caught a glimpse of the ring.
Oh yeah, you want to see?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Well, listen. So, am I right in saying that Travis designed that ring?
He did. He designed it with this amazing jeweler, Kindred Lubeck is her name, and she does all of her gold engraving by hand. And I had shown him a video of like, I just thought her stuff was so cool, so I'd shown him a video like a year and a half ago. And he was just paying attention to everything, it turns out. Because when I saw the ring, I was like, oh, I know who made that. I know who made that. I know who made that. And also, you listen to me. And like,
weren't you nervous though when
he did good?
He did amazing.
For you.
It was like, you really know me. You like, I didn't know what I would want, but he did somehow. And that's kind of a flex.
Oh, I'm always so pleased. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you so much.
But I must admit, I'm kind of thinking about, it's quite important, the hen night, and you've got a good girl gang.
Oh my God.
Are you angling for an invite?
But everyone's scattered across the world is the thing. It's like, you would think that I had been the type of person who would have obsessed over the idea of a wedding my whole life, but I actually never thought about what I would ever do or what I would want until I met the person. Like, it's like then, so I haven't actually even thought about that. Like doing a hen do or whatever.
Okay.
This is the first time I have thought about that.
Stop.
Because I just know your girlfriends. I've met a couple of your girlfriends.
Oh, they're so fun.
They're great
so fun, but they're so busy.
That's
true. Do you know what I mean? They're busy.
You're just going to have to, get it in the diary. Even one night would be fun, wouldn't it?
It would be fun.
I want to talk about your next era.
Yeah.
Because what happens now? You've shared so much.
I mean, we just started this one. We just started it.
I was going to say,
arguably haven't even really started it yet. So we've got to we're taking baby steps. We're putting one foot in front of the other. We're going to, I love this era. I love this theme of this album. It's so fun to play with. I want to make more music videos. Like, I actually have time to do stuff like that. Yeah. So, you know what I mean?
We've got to get outfits ready for this era. Don't move on too quickly.
We cannot move on from this. I'm having too much fun with this. Do you know what I mean?
But what I meant was, the married life era.
I just got engaged.
I know.
Like this.
Well, don't make us.
Things just happened.
But we're also excited.
I know. I'm really excited too. I'm so excited, and I love that you're excited too. And you would absolutely love him. He's the most fun person. I'm sure at some point you guys will get to all hang out. But
yes,
he's a big, strong American football player.
Yeah. He was on stage with you, wasn't he? I saw that show when he came on stage with you.
He was so good.
He just picked you up and
he's such a natural just in life. Like he's just kind of like never been nervous about anything in his entire life.
Right.
So it's pretty fun. He's all the things. He's like fun and vibrant and has this infectious personality and makes me laugh so much. But like, you're looking for like there's a line in the song that says that you just wanted a best friend who you think is hot. Like, and it's kind of like, well, that's kind of it.
Is it easier writing songs when you're in love or when you were single? I mean, that's it's easy.
Writing songs is one of my favorite things, and I did kind of nurture a fear earlier on in my career that if I ever wasn't truly miserable in my personal life, would I be able to write? And I think that's one of the reasons I love this album so much is we were like catching lightning in a bottle every time we were writing songs for this record. And I do think that someone in your life who fuels you, who makes you more you. Everyone in my life is like, you've never been so yourself, which is this interesting thing that you've been you your whole life, but we are different shades and different ourselves at different volume levels. And this person came into my life and everybody's like, yeah, you've never been so you. And I think that comes through in music. People who fuel you, they fuel every part of you. And they make you walk taller and they make you present in a more vibrant way. And so hopefully that, bleeds into the music too.
Well, listen, we completely get it. We wish you all the very best with everything.
Thank you.
I can't tell you how many messages we've got from your... Have you got a quick message for your fans back here in the UK?
Oh, just that I love them and I miss them and I loved seeing them in those crowds every night. I could see, you know, I think one thing I wish they knew is how clearly I can see everyone in the crowd, and how much I loved seeing them experience the show and experiencing that with them, and how fun they make it for me to put out music. Like my little like weird Easter egg stuff would not be fun if they didn't truly care about the music I was putting out, and that they care about the lyrics. Like that means the world to me, and that's why I go so full out, you know, full on with the whole releasing music in weird kind of cryptic
You do it all
ways.
beautifully. I think
Thanks.
the fans are
It's
very
called
happy.
The Life of a Showgirl. I mean, it doesn't need me to say it. Everyone's been waiting to hear it. It's out now. A huge thanks to our special guest. What an absolute joy. Taylor Swift.
Thank you for
Such
having
a
me,
pleasure.
guys. Yes, this is why I do music. Like in my mind, I had like the perfect album.
Good morning, it's Magic Radio Breakfast. We are so excited. I can barely contain myself right now. We are delighted to have the iconic Taylor Swift with us in the studio this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's
Good
lovely to have you
morning.
here. Welcome.
It's lovely that you're excited about it. This is so nice.
We're very grateful for the heads up because sometimes you like to surprise drop albums.
Yeah.
And you've done that in the past.
Yeah.
But, you know, we had time to roll out the red carpet. We dressed up smart and we knew and
Yeah,
we
you
thought,
guys were great.
let's
I kind
have
of
showers and clean our teeth because Taylor Swift is coming in.
I'm honored.
So, release parties for this incredible album are going to be out in cinemas everywhere. What can the fans expect to see in that film?
So really, it's kind of a combination of what I used to do these things called secret sessions where I would invite fans to my house, play them the record before it came out, and I'd explain sort of inspirations behind different parts of songs or why I wrote things a certain way before I would play each song. So I kind of give them an inside scoop into what went into writing this particular song, then I'd play it. So it's a combination of that, and it's a music video debut.
Right.
So it's a premiere of a brand new music video that you can only see in theaters. It's not going to go online immediately. So it's like, I don't know, I was shooting the video and I was directing it, and my camera operator, Colin, said, like, it's a shame that this isn't going to be seen on like a big screen. It's such a massive production. And I just was like, you're right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Colin.
And so we kind of took that moment, and I was like, we've got to figure out something that's a more illuminating into the album process, because a music video lasts for 3.5 minutes, right? So I was like, let's build it out and create sort of like a secret session / like making of the music video. And it's kind of like an opportunity for fans to get together, listen through to the new music, like have me explain what I wrote it about, and also you see a brand new music video and behind the scenes content of how we made the music video.
Great.
It's brilliant. I mean, everyone's going to love that. And also what's exciting about the new album is you're back together working with Max Martin,
Yes.
who you worked with on the incredible 1989 album, one of my favourite albums of all time.
Oh, thank you.
Has it got a similar vibe? And we have been lucky enough to listen to some tracks already before we met you.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think? I think it's pretty different from 1989.
Yes, I thought some of the tracks do have a slight 80s vibe to them. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah, some of the synths that we use for sure. I mean,
Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
no, you're right. I was agreeing with you.
I loved the songs. I thought also, because you're very famous, of course, for writing from the heart, things like Wish List I found very
It's
emotional.
amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that one literally
I'm really happy
got
that you
me.
liked that one, because
Yeah.
that was like the one that made me know we were done with the record.
Oh, really?
As soon as we finished that song, I was
You were
like,
gonna
boys,
ask?
we're
I was
done.
desperate to ask you a question, which is, how do you know when you're done with an album? How do you know?
Well, with this album, I was very specific about the vision for it being a short, concise, like almost like in my mind, I had like the perfect album as a idea, right? Like perfection is unattainable. We know that conceptually. It's like a problematic thing to think about perfect. But I meant perfect in the idea of like, each song has a place. It can't be swapped out with anything else. It fits perfectly together, right? So that's when I knew that we had made, in my mind, the perfect album for this moment in my life, was when we wrote Wishlist, because it really does get me too. Like it's really emotional. It's a very accurate stance on where I'm at in life, and like, so I just like, it was a feeling. It was a feeling of like, we're done now. Sometimes I've written very sprawling albums before where I just couldn't stop writing.
Yeah.
And there's something to that too, if that's the project you're making, but this was not that.
You are unstoppable. I mean, when do you find the time? You've had the Eras tour, which broke all kinds of records, and then you come out with this. I mean, when do you write?
So this was happening at the same time as the Eras tour. When I was on tour in Europe last summer, it was the point in the tour where we had so many shows so frequently. I was getting sick a lot. I was always like physically sore, but I had reached the point in the show where I could do it muscle memory.
Right.
So I needed something to wake my brain back up. I was like, I need something that like puts.
So you'll write an album. Just gonna write an album.
Honestly, yeah. Like it felt like I was so physically exhausted from the shows, but being mentally and sort of like emotionally stimulated by making this music got me to the point where like I was so excited to step back on stage because I knew I had this little secret project I was working on.
Is there a standout lyric on? I mean, we've been privy to a few of the songs. They're incredible, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Is there a standout lyric in this entire album that you can think of instantly? You go, actually, that's where I am. That's what I'm most proud of. That's what I love. That's my messaging.
Weirdly, like there are lines that I think represent the way I write songs.
Yeah.
Like it's not something that I think represents like who I am as a person, because this is very much a song that's written in character. There's a song called Father Figure, where the first line of the second verse says, I pay the check before it kisses the mahogany grain.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's my favorite type of writing, right?
Yeah.
Where you have to think about, wait, what do those words mean? Oh, somebody got the bill before it hit the table, but you say kisses the mahogany grain. I'm like, okay, that's my favorite type of stuff to write. But there are some lines in the song The Life of a Showgirl that are very much sort of like the manifesto of how I've had to operate within this industry. It's a song about meeting one of your sort of idols, and they, instead of being what you thought they would be, they warn you against following in their footsteps, because they just want to be honest with you about how hard this industry is, and you do it anyway. I think that's sort of like the manifesto of like how I approached this tour. There wasn't the option of, if I'm sick, I'm not going on stage.
Right.
There wasn't an option of, I'm feeling terrible, I'm not doing the show tonight. And so every one of us on that tour operated from that standpoint of like, the crowd is your king.
Yeah.
Like, it's not the other way around.
We're going to play Fate of Ophelia now. It's a first play for us on Magic. What can you tell us about this song, and we'll play it?
I think that this song has some of like my favorite moments in it. Like there's this post-hook section that goes, keep it 100 on the land, the sea, the sky, pledge allegiance to your hands, your team, your vibes. And when we wrote that in studio, I was like, yes, this is why I do music. Like the way I feel when this part of the song happens. But this is a song about feeling for a long time like you might have met a similar fate to Ophelia, who was driven mad over the years slowly by love. And instead she, you know, I kind of give her a little bit of a, we reference her fate, but you talk about sort of someone saving you from that fate, and like how euphoric that feels to look at maybe your past experiences with heartbreak and feel that you've been like rescued from that by this fortuitous turn of events where you ended up finding a person that changed that for you.
What an insight. Thank you so much. We've
Thank
loved
you.
having you on The Breakfast Show. Thank you.
Stories about sports often focus on statistics, records, and the blinding glare of stadium lights, but sometimes the moments that truly matter happen far from the roar of the crowd and the glare of television cameras. In a recent conversation that began with questions about Travis Kelce's future in the NFL, Jason Kelce turned the spotlight in a completely unexpected direction, sharing a story that peeled back the layers of celebrity and competition, revealing the beating heart of family. The scene was an ordinary one, not the stuff of highlight reels or locker room speeches. Jason Kelce, celebrated center and recently retired NFL star, found himself recounting a moment that made him pause in a way few defenders ever could. His eldest daughter, Wyatt, still young enough to see the world without cynicism or calculation, had been listening in on adult conversations swirling around the possibility of her uncle Travis retiring. For Wyatt, these were not the musings of sports analysts or the calculated predictions of fans worried about the Kansas City Chiefs offense. For her, this was about Uncle Travis, the man who knelt down to her level at every barbecue, who chased her and her siblings through the yard, who never seemed too tired for one more silly game. So, When she heard talk of him stepping away from football, her reaction was immediate and unfiltered. "I don't want Uncle Travis to quit." It was a simple statement, but it hit Jason with the force of a blindside block. For a moment, the podcast microphone seemed to fade away, replaced by the image of his daughter's wide, earnest eyes. In the world Jason had inhabited for so many years, decisions were made with spreadsheets and medical reports, with agents and coaches dissecting every aspect of a player's performance and potential. But here was a reminder that some of the most important consequences of these decisions were invisible to the naked eye, carried quietly in the hearts of those who loved the players as more than just athletes. Jason's voice, rough and steady from years of calling out protections on the line, softened as he relived that moment. He admitted that in the cutthroat business of the NFL, the emotional toll on families was often overlooked. Players aren't just bodies in uniforms, they're sons, brothers, uncles, fathers. For Wyatt, Travis wasn't a two-time Super Bowl champion or a future Hall of Famer. He was the uncle who made her laugh until her sides hurt, who remembered her favorite color, who seemed larger than life not because of what he did on Sunday afternoons, but because of how he made her feel every time he visited. The innocence of Wyatt's words served as a gentle rebuke to the adult world's obsession with statistics and legacy. She didn't care about receiving yards or Pro Bowl selections. She just didn't want to lose the joy and comfort that came with having Uncle Travis around in the way she had always known. Jason, who himself had only recently wrestled with his own retirement, felt the full weight of her sentiment. Stepping away from the game had meant closing a chapter, not just for himself, but for everyone who had been part of his journey. He understood in a way few others could what it meant to leave the field behind, not just professionally, but personally. There is a strange kind of immortality in professional sports, a sense that the lights will always shine and the cheers will never fade. But every player knows, deep down, that the game ends for everyone eventually. The question is not if, but when. What caught Jason by surprise was how Wyatt's words reframed that question entirely. The timing of a retirement, the decision to walk away, is not just about knees and contracts and the pursuit of one more ring. It's about the ripple effect that touches everyone in a player's life, especially the children who see them not as icons, but as constants, as pillars of their little universes. For the millions who idolize Travis Kelce on the field, his retirement will be a moment of reflection, perhaps disappointment or nostalgia. For Wyatt, it would be the loss of a special kind of magic. The story Jason shared lingers in the mind, not because it offers answers about Travis's future, but because it invites us to look beyond the helmet and the jersey. It's a reminder that every athlete's journey is lined with invisible threads of family, love, and memory, threads that are often stronger and more enduring than any championship ring. As fans, we wait for the next big announcement, the next chapter, the next magical play. But perhaps the most enduring stories are the quiet ones, told around kitchen tables and echoed in the voices of children who simply want their heroes to stay just a little bit longer.